Hi everyone, welcome back to Pentiment, I guess. It's been like yesterday the last time we played. Totally, and not like 20 days ago or something. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about that we're here now, in the here and now, and we are about to ask our friend Otto, I think, to lend us a shovel so we can umschalt. Hold on, I'm playing with the controller. What am I doing? Jeez. I'm not playing the umschalt game. That's not happening. There we go. That's way better. Okay, so yeah, we're about to ask our friend Otto, which I totally remember who that was. How do I open the menu again? There it is, people. Where's Otto? Old Otto. No, we need Otto. What the hell? Otto Zimmermann. Town carpenter and son of Old Otto, known for his dislike of the abbey, especially Father Gernot. Okay, that does not help us telling where we find him. He's probably somewhere down though. So let's just bugger off. Alright, the whole water thing happened and we cannot traverse freely at the moment. Wait, can we... What do you mean a few more pages? Okay, so that's finished. We were not able to help with the taxes, right? Yeah, but that's not the quest that I am on right now, right? Sorry, that's gonna be like 10-15 minutes of just me trying to figure out stuff. Since it has just been a few... It's been a few days. Okay, this way is closed. Your till. Hello, Master Mala. Yes. Okay, let's see. This should open up the map too, right? The Gärtner farm, the outer farms. Do I look like I would like to listen to myself talk? And I don't think I do. Quite frankly. It's Zimmermann's house. I mean, Otto and Co were the people that gave us housing, right? So we just have to walk home? Oh, hello, Staub. Let me pet you. Who's a good dog? Yeah, right you are, yeah. I know how to do that, so that's good. Also, I'm sorry about not being circle anymore at the camera. Like, I'm taking up so much more space now, and I kinda hate it, but, you know, I cannot make the circle work the way I want it to. So until I can, you know, we'll have to deal with me being in a square. Okay. How do we get home from here? Further south, right? Oh, this one's closed off. Do we have to actually go through the forest again? Like, we live in the Gärtner farm, right? So yeah, I kinda wanted to start the whole thing. Like, every time we start a new stream, I'm gonna do a little recap, but... man... Brother, man, it's... I'm having a hard time with everything else, too, so I think putting the energy in a recap... You know what, just watch the thing, watch the last episode. Hello, Schlau. Like, I'll have to watch it eventually anyway, because I want to do the clips and stuff. So, I'm not sure how much I can even do clip-wise, like of funny stuff happening in this game. Because so far it's, you know, since I took the boring choices, there's not much, we cannot talk to you two. Like, isn't this... where... Am I... Did we just see Otto somewhere? Do we have to go further down? Here, Otto down there. Okay, you know what? Let's just do the main story for now then. We will stumble over Otto eventually. I'm pretty sure it's part of the main story anyway. Right? So I'm not sure why I even try to find a quicker way to do the main story than follow the main quest marker. We're not going to the ruins, we're going over the meadows to the scriptorium again. Like, at least I kinda know my way around. Okay, let me see though, like... The quests should be in the journal, right? Like the Gatner's Texas R side quest. The weather are full up, but I still have to get the scriptorium. Okay. Like the lunch didn't go so well because we sided with the noble, which name I forgot. Who was the noble again? Hold on. Cannot remember how he looked like either, I think. Yeah, I cannot remember how he looked like, I forgot. But we will stumble upon him anyway, so let's go to the scriptorium, do some work, and I'm pretty sure we can talk to Otto whenever. Alright, that should be the scriptorium, yeah. Damn, I knew my place around, yay. Let's go. Oh, this is wonderful. The rest of the abbey is soaked, and there's not a drop of rain in here. Why not, Lucas? Why shouldn't you have ended the stream so early? Good thing the abbot had auto-replaced the roof to the scriptorium and library last month. You wanna continue the game? Oh, well. You can start up, stream again in about 2 hours if you want to. With the calefactory next door, we can stay warm while everyone else is cold and wet. The calefactory is a communal warming room in monasteries. Calefactories are usually attached to the cloister, but in Kiersau it is part of the old abbey, and therefore connected to the old scriptorium. It keeps the monks warm and the library dry. That is so not slay right now. Oh my god. You had a pub quiz tonight. Boo. Cancel. Who needs real life interactions if you have Slay Princess? Instead of bragging about our good fortune, you should think upon your brothers and sisters and pray for their health and safety. Brother Adok, aren't you happy that the books are safe? Brother Guy's mirth at the misfortunes of our brethren has quenched, not wenched, wenches are a different thing, has quenched the flame of joy in my heart. Huh. We have the grumpy old monk, but where's the nice one? Brother Guy, yes. Brother Piero? Haven't you seen him yet today? I did, before Brother Guy arrived. Brother Piero left to speak to the abbot some time ago. What? Why is Mathieu ringing the bell? Cannot be fair. What was it, Terse? Terse, yes. Terse already. I pray it stops soon. Such a cacophony is an assault on my frail ears. You thought those were your bing bongs? That's really funny. It's not stopping. I suppose this means we are being summoned to the chapter house. God, give me the strength to endure the rain. It's 50 feet, old man. You'll live. God, give me the strength to endure this man. That's such a mood, man. A-Dog is such a mood. Like, just give me strength for everything, please. I cannot handle this shit. Still not stopping. What's going on? This cannot all be because of the storm. I should see what's the matter. I'm not as talented as A-Dog though, is the issue. Like, I have the attitude of an old man, but, you know, I'm not as talented as he is, so... Kinda sucks for me. Oh, okay. It sounded like a scream coming from the cloister. Which way was the cloister again? Talent or determination? Yes. Actually. I was so proud of myself knowing where to go. Oh, there's the cloister. Okay. Okay. It's coming from just down the hall. Maybe the chapter house. What's happening? I think something terrible has happened, Master Andreas. Okay. Uh-oh. There's blood on the... Oh. I'm gonna remain silent. Please, Father. Where's Brother Florian? Have him come quickly. Be silent, brother. Brother Florian, if you please. I'm sorry, Father. There's nothing to be done. He stayed. Ugh. Sister Margaret, calm yourself. Sister Gertrude, please take Sister Margaret back to the garden. Yes, Mother Cecilia. Well. God protect us. The Baron was a friend of the Prince Bishop of Rising. Why is he so worried about the Prince Bishop? Is someone died yet? Yeah. This abbey is odd in more than one way. Its existence offends some in the church. We are far enough from Rome and Mainz that everyone forgets about us, but this could bring unwanted attention. Florian, how easily do you think you could dispose of the body? Okay. Father Abbot, what are you saying? Why are you questioning me? Why are you wasting precious time? Do you want to see the soldiers of the Prince Bishop march up our steps and fling your brothers and sisters out of our home? No, no. Silence! Quiet. Calm yourselves, all of you. Father Abbot, Baron Rothvogel's manservant is already preparing to leave. The Baron's wife should be here in a matter of hours. This is not the time for rash decisions. Yes, you're right. Forgive me. But then, what will we do? We must send the Baron's man to the court of the Prince Bishop in Rising at once. Okay, so my question would be, if we changed up our decisions in the lunchtime, would he still be able to survive? Like, he would probably still kept talking about all that stuff that probably got him killed now, right? So... Mother Cecilia, the Baron said the Prince Bishop's Archdeacon was in Innsbruck for the Imperial Diet. Even better. Swift action will silence any whispers of impropriety on our part. Given the Baron's stature, the Archdeacon will undoubtedly come to investigate immediately. We must cooperate with him fully, and pray for a speedy resolution. Yes, yes, good. Thank you, Mother Cecilia. Brother Voislav, please detain Brother Piero in the cellar until the Prince Bishop's man arrives. What? Brother Piero? Why? Father Gernot, I implore you to reconsider. Imagine trying to pin this on Piero now. He was caught in flagrante delicto, covered in blood with a knife in his hand. In flagrante delicto is in blazing offense, indicating an individual has been caught in the act of committing a crime. Father, do you really believe that Brother Piero is capable of such a foul deed? Yes, capable enough when motivated by anger. I had no anger against the Baron, Father Abbot. I simply came across him like this. No anger? Not even for insulting your work and forcing us to give it to Andreas? This is not a subject for debate. When the Prince Bishop's man arrives, we must not be empty-handed. He wasn't angry. Anyone who was in the scriptorium knows that. Even Guy knows that. Be quiet! This is not your affair. It is my affair if you're going to make me part of Brother Piero's supposed motive. I am through debating this with you. My decision stands. Brother Voislav will detain Brother Piero in the cellar until I say otherwise. Brother Florian, please escort Andreas out of the abbey. Andreas, do not show your face here again until tomorrow. Do you understand? Say nothing. I'm deaf all of a sudden. I don't know what you're talking about. Andreas, listen to me. I sympathize with you. I don't think Piero did this either, but this isn't the time to push the abbot. I'm sure the other brothers and sisters believe Piero is innocent as well, but the abbot is worried about the Prince Bishop's attention. I have to do something. I cannot let Piero die from something he didn't do. I appreciate your passion, but if you pursue this indelicately, you could make matters worse. Take a few hours to calm your nerves and your mind. You need to think clearly. Go to the Druckers, eat a good meal, and come back at Nones. Nones is the monastic hour corresponding to 3 p.m., one of the little hours of prayer. We won't have much time, but tap on my window with a small stone, and I'll let you in. Let me in for what? To examine the body. Yo, what? I'm an artist, not a fucking coroner or whatever. Damn. Okay, so I have to chill until Nones. I should follow Florian's advice and go to the Druckers. Okay. Or... hopefully it will clear my head. Or... oh, we're not allowed to go back in. What about from this door? Nope. Okay. Let's pray at the shrine. Let's give the hand a high five. But there's literally nothing in here. Like, I would assume I just have to continue on... oh, hello. You're such a good mouse finger. Yes, you are. Cannot leave without petting the animals, okay? If this is the majority of my gameplay in this game, so be it. We need to pet everything. Okay, the servant is gone. What's this? A letter to the Baron from Prior Flaring? Excuse me. Trotz eurer wiederholten Aufforderungen und unterschwelligen Drohungen, den Inquisitoren in Innsbruck meine Lesegewohnheiten zu offenbaren, werde ich bei eurem Besuch in Kirsau keine Rituale für euch durchführen. Bitte beendet dieses törichte Streben sofort. Zum Wohle unserer beiden Seelen. There you go. My god. Lawrence was blackmailing Farron to get him to perform some kind of occult ritual. No wonder Farron was so unsettled when Lawrence arrived. The Baron could have gotten him executed for witchcraft. There we go. We got some good old German in here. And I only stumbled like once. So, that's fine. There was a severe lack of ja in the German though. That's how everyone perceives us, right? Like ending every sentence with ja. Exactly, yes. Good day, Andreas. Back from the Abbey already? It's only noon. Andreas, are you alright? No, something terrible has happened. Oh god, what? No, forgive me. Come inside and sit down for a minute. If it's not an imposition, I'd appreciate a moment to rest. Not an imposition at all. My friends are always welcome in my home. Besides, I could use your opinion on something. Good yep. Yes. Good day, Andreas. Should I fix your plate? I'm always glad to eat your cooking, Marie. Oh my. Klaus, you must invite Andreas over more often so I can hear someone compliment my food. Yeah, your cooking is lovely, darling. Hello. Hello, Bertolt. How are you? Sleepy. In that a mood. I could fall asleep right now, honestly. I'll come back to my workshop. I'm going to do a new run of Till Eulenspiegel. There was a printing a few years ago in Strasbourg, but it was awful. Almost bereft of illustrations. What do you think of these new ones? Yeah, the figures and composition are terrific, but background is quite dense and busy. And if you know me, being busy is a no-go. I would suggest running this in 2 passes, with the background elements in a lighter ink to help the characters stand out. That's a fine idea. I'll pass on your compliments to Marie. Are those her woodcuts? They are. The drawings were mine, but she did the block cuts. I've got enough talent to draw the designs, but she only can do the woodcuts and the type. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Yeah. That thing. I'm hungry. Amen. Andreas, what were the bells for at the Abbey? They were something for a long time. The visiting nobleman Lawrence Rothvogel was found murdered in the chapter house. God in heaven, he just rode by here yesterday. Yeah, and it gets worse. One of the elderly brothers I worked with in the scriptorium, Piero, was accused of the crime. That's awful. A murder in Kirsau. How could a monk do such a thing? I'm sorry, Andreas. The Baron seemed like an interesting man, and I know he's been a patron of the Abbeys for years. How did he die? Could it have been an accident? And does the Abbot really believe that Brother Piero killed him? He always spoken of him in the kindest terms. I mean, there was also blood on the wall, so I'm not sure how that would translate towards, you know, someone stabbing you in the back, like 20 meters away. I'd rather spare you the details, but it's hard to believe what happened to him was natural. Especially we have a child on the table, and I don't think we want to talk about stabbing people, you know. But no, I cannot believe Piero did it. I can't imagine him harming anyone. Oh, don't hold it back on my account. I've had children and even helped Agnes deliver a few. I'm not squeamish. Yes! Blood! Okay. Uh-huh. That's how it's gonna go, yeah. If there's a Pentiment 2, Berthold is the big bad evil guy of that. Yeah? So is that what's happening? Berthold the blood fury. Sorry, I had to get the warming thing away from my back. But if it wasn't Brother Piero, who do you think could have done it? I did see Lucky Steinauer get into a shouting argument with Lawrence yesterday, just before I walked by your place. Lucky? Why would he have a cause to shout at a nobleman? Okay, what are we eating first? Sausage, bread, egg. I'm gonna eat the egg. There's probably something else going on that you wouldn't know about, dear. What do you mean by that? I'm not one to trade gossip, but if you really want to know, talk to some of the other women in town. Or Mother Cecilia up at the Abbey. I'm gonna nod. No, there's no need for that, Marie. Lucky is a forthright man. I'm sure if Andreas asked him, he'd tell about what the argument was about. It was only a suggestion, dear. Thank you both. That is good advice. There is something else, though. When Lawrence and I were was walking? What the hell is walking? Walking, okay. Those typos, man, they always throw me off. When Lawrence and I were walking through the meadow, a widow camperin came out of the woods and... Yes? Well, she cursed him. I'm not surprised. Ottilia's late husband, Renning, ran afoul of Lawrence on his last visit of tossing. I don't remember the details, but Renning died just last year, and Ottilia hasn't been the same since. Let's eat some bread. She was always an old bitch, even before she was old. Klaus, that's enough. She's had to deal with her job's lot in life. Now she lives all alone at the edge of the woods. There are rumors she's going to lose her property soon. I do pity her, even if she is a bit... It's the stare. It's the stare. Everyone had that stare. Bitter woman. There should be some exception in the law for her to inherit. Women are not legally barred from inheriting. It all depends on the details of the lease. Did she come from a wealthy family? She did, in fact. Wealthier than Rennick's, anyway. If the land they lived on was part of her dowry, she may make a case to lay claim to it or property of equal value. Well, are you a lawyer, Andreas? Enough about Ottilia. Is there anyone else you think might have done it? I don't know if he has any ill intent, but Bayer Ferenc has been acting strange since the day Lawrence arrived. Perhaps an academic disagreement? I know they're both avid readers, both of classics and new works. On his last visit, the Baron bought a book on astronomy for me. I know the Prior has some similar interests. Would the prior kill someone over a simple disagreement? I do love that the only answer you can give back is, yeah, it's not as weird. It happens. Like there's no way. The hell? It's not as strange as they might think. Within the world of astronomy, some have opinions they would kill for. What is an opinion for some is a testament of faith for others and worth killing for. It may be so, but I've never seen that sort of anger in Prior Farron. Not even when Gernot was made abbot instead of him. Afterward, he just seemed bitter, but never violent. It just doesn't seem to be part of his character. So, Lucky, the widow, and the Abbey Prior. Anyone else? There was something strange when we approached the Abbey together. Mother Cecilia was outside with some of the sisters. Mother Cecilia scowled and took the nuns inside without saying a word. It sounds like they have a history at least. Let's get the Sausage. I love how the... Okay. If this is the last piece of food we eat at the moment, yeah, it is really sad that the egg and the bread remain untouched until the end. Like, you know, if we finish the meal now, the only thing that we actually finished eating was the sausage. Like, come on, guys. Okay. Let's move on, though. I do not know Mother Cecilia personally, but I have never heard anyone speak badly of her. If she had cause to dislike the Baron, I must believe she had good reason. Well, Andreas, it sounds like there's a lot to look into. Thank you for your care. It's helped me understand how I can help Hero. You are always welcome here, Andreas. Anytime. Yeah! You are especially welcome with this one. Okay, so we have a bunch of people that we can investigate after, maybe. And I guess it's our deal now to save Piero, huh? Thank you. God be with you. I'm just saying God be with you because, you know, it's like the thing people usually say. I have several leads to follow, but where should I start? I could talk to Lucky Steinauer. He's probably working in front of his house. The widow Camperin lives south of here, near Franz Bauer. Ah yes, Franz. Prior Ferenc is usually at the scriptorium, but I won't be able to talk to him until tomorrow. Still, nothing would prevent me from talking to Mother Cecilia in the convent. But if I don't attend Brother Florian's examination of the body at the Abbey, they'll have to do it without me. Okay, so the first things first, the examination of the body is happening now. Did I understand that correctly? We're not working on the cipher. Okay, that's about Cecilia. Wait, don't we have a thing for the... Oh, here. Known's hour 13. Okay, so I guess it is now? I feel like that is rather important, so I think we have to... We should just go there first. Like, we can gather information from the people at a later date, right? How does it look like on the map now? Are the markers like everywhere now? I guess not. There's no main quest marker right now? Okay. Never mind then. But yeah, I think being part of the investigation might be the most important part for now. Like, there might be information that helps us interrogating the other people. Andreas, this way. I didn't know that was like a murder mystery game. Like, that seems kind of weird because I don't know Jules liking murder mysteries, so... There you are. I'm glad the storm didn't delay you. Now, even though I gave instructions that I was not to be disturbed, we must work quickly. Seeing a corpse up close can be unsettling for some. I hope you're up to it. I have seen many animal corpses in the wilds in various states of decay. Human death is also part of nature. Yes, but the understanding of its significance is unique to humans. The corpse of a man you once walked and talked with. Excuse me. It just isn't the same, even if it may seem so in the rational mind. Now then, you should probably take notes as we go. They might be useful later. Ah, of course. I will begin by inspecting his interior? Starting with the face and head. Okay, that's a word I was not expecting to be here. No visible wounds, no blemishes. Teeth in good condition, nothing unusual. Wait, no visible wounds, but he's stabbed? Huh? Neck, shoulders... Oh, it's still the face area. Right, never mind. Neck, shoulders, and chest are ordinary. I need to clean some blood away to examine the torso. Ah, there it is. A puncture wound between the 6th and 7th ribs. Hey! 6, 7, hey! Sorry, Lucas, I know, it's... I feel... I was considering it for a second, then I was like, fuck it. Fairly shallow, though. I estimate it penetrated only about an inch. And it likely came from his own hand? Huh? Hold on. Wait, he inflicted it on himself? How can you tell? From the angle and depth of the strike, it is as though he were holding it in his right hand as he fell on his side. Oh. All good, Jules. I hope you're feeling better after the nap. Welcome in. You must know that I was not always a monk. I was a mercenary for 10 long years in Poland. My familiarity with wounds comes from my time at the battlefield. I am no true surgeon, but I am the closest Kiersaw has. Oh yeah, you definitely needed it after this morning. If the wound was that shallow, it doesn't sound like it could have been fatal. It wasn't. It's likely incidental, received while falling on his own knife. He must have had some other wound that issued forth all the blood we found him in. But then surely this meant that Brother Piero is innocent. Like, the only thing they have went on to is like, they saw Brother Piero with a knife in the hand, no bloody hand, so we just excluded the possibility that he died by the knife. Right? I guess? So. It means it's incredibly unlikely that Brother Piero stabbed the Baron, but it doesn't explain what actually killed the man. Brother Piero never should have picked up that knife. I'm sure the appearance of guilt never even crossed his mind. Self-ending is a sin, so no one thinks someone does that. I mean, we don't know that it was self-ending stuff. We just know that the knife, he had the knife in his hand, fell on his side and, you know, cut himself open a bit. There is no other wound, and there's still a lot of, like, a pool of blood, so... You know? Like, an option that would be a possibility was like poisoning and he coughed up blood, and why would he have a knife in his hand then? So there had to have been something, especially like we still have the blood splatter on the wall, so head wound from the fall? I mean, I guess? We'll see, let's move on. Well, there is a sore on his sex, probably from the French disease. I doubt it had anything to do with his murder. I'm not familiar with that. It was first discovered 20 years ago by French soldiers visiting brothels in Naples. Thank you, Jules, for the 45 stream streak. Holy shit. It's like 5 years worth of my streams. Anyway, it seems the Baron was not the most faithful husband. Not uncommon among the nobility. Yeah. Moving down. What about the feet? Other than a few blisters on his feet from what I assume are new shoes, there's nothing wrong with his legs. Andreas, can you help me turn him over? Okay, this is gonna be... okay. Of course. Yeah, we're gonna help. We're here to help. I mean, the head seems to be a bit bloody, I guess. There's a slight irregularity in his spine, possibly from an old injury. I don't think it has anything to do with how he died, though. I understand the Baron enjoyed hiking in the wilderness. The most beautiful places are often the most difficult to reach. It's easy to get injured if you aren't careful, especially if you're in a truly wild and remote place. Seems like a silly thing to risk your life for, but I'm not one to talk. Whatever the reason, it didn't contribute to his death. Here it is, a rather dramatic head wound. Okay, there it is. The dark hair and the blood make it difficult to see, but it's quite bad. In my experience, I've never seen someone walk away from a head wound of this severity. How many head wounds have you seen? Too many and not enough. As grim as it sounds, there's always more to learn. Italian doctors try to examine as many corpses as they can to fully understand the mysteries of the body. The battlefields of Poland and Lithuania, I don't know how to pronounce that in English at all, aren't as ideal as learning environment as the University of Bologna. But they did provide an education of sorts. I'd rather be treated by someone with experience than a novice with a university education. Lithuania? Okay. Fair enough. I appreciate your confidence. The wound looks like it was caused by a single powerful blow from a blunt object. Probably no more than 4 or 5 inches across. How can you tell? I'm not gonna... You know what? How can you tell? The skull is cracked in a single spot, and there's a clear impression in the skin around it. It would take extraordinary precision to hit the same spot twice, unless the Baron were already dead. It's likely he didn't die immediately. How long could he have survived for? I've seen similar injuries in battle. The victims don't last more than a few minutes, but it's an agonizing death. Even so, he couldn't have wandered far from where his blow was first struck. I mean, we have the blood splatter on the wall that we saw in passing. So he may not have been attacked in the chapter house. He was either attacked in the chapter house or someplace in the immediate area. What about... The big garden is too far away, I think. Like the cloister? Yeah, that's possible. The cloister connects directly to the chapter house, but there's a high risk of being seen. Anyway, whatever killed the Baron was a blood instrument of considerable heft. The part that impacted him was likely a little smaller than a fist. Oh. Could it have actually been a fist? Ah, no. I don't think the strongest soldier could do this with a punch, unless the Baron's head were pressed to the ground. Even then, we would also see the damage to his nose or forehead. Could a woman or an elderly person have done it? Anyone could have, given the right weapon and sufficient height. Whoever did this must have caught the Baron unaware. Save the small knife wound, he has no other injuries. The thing is with that though, like if he was caught unaware, why did he have his knife in hand? Like having the knife in hand seems more like he had an encounter with someone and there was like a third party maybe? I could see that. I suppose that he was struck, drew his knife to defend himself and fell on it before Brother Pierre discovered him. I mean, that could also be possible, I guess. So I believe we've discovered two important things. The Baron was killed by a blow to the head from a heavy blood object. Yes, exactly. If you can find what caused the blow, it may lead to you to the killer. We also know that Piero didn't stab the Baron. We know that, and I suspect even the abbot knows that. You may need more evidence to convince the Archdeacon. Oh, there's one other item of interest. I found it in the Baron's jacket, but didn't want to open it without you. Uh-oh, what is it? A note of some kind. As I am a caretaker of men, you are a caretaker of parchment. I'll leave it to your capable hands. Okay. What does it say? Das Mädchen, das starb und die Unschuld mit ihr. Die Unschuldige mit ihr. Okay, sure. The girl. The girl who died and the innocent with her. The innocent? Okay, that is... my brain cannot process this. Hold on, give me 1 second. I think what's throwing me off is the Unschuldige mit ihr. Like the girl died and the innocent with her. Like the not the innocent but the innocent, or like the innocent person, not the innocents. Like my brain just didn't comprehend all of this. Okay. The girl? What girl? And what innocent? Your guess is as good as mine. Unfortunately, I don't have much faith in my guesses. Can you tell who wrote it? Okay, I'm gonna be a nerd. They're not an Italian, I can tell you that. Italian scribes use humanist script. This is a highly refined Gothic hand. As good as Adek and Guy are, I don't think they could replicate this. What? Really? If not them, who? I tend to find out. I wish you good luck finding the answer. Now, I'm sorry to rush you, but I must ask you to leave. Every minute you stay here is an additional... Uh-oh. Say nothing. Brother Florian, could you open up? It's Werner Stolz, the physician from Tassing. Yeah, I'm in the middle of something. Could you return after supper? I'm afraid it cannot wait. Father Gernot asked me to examine the Baron's body. Alright, just give me a moment. Andreas, I need you to hide yourself. Of course. I'm not... Oh wow, that's a really good hiding spot, holy shit. Good job, Andreas, you fuck... Ah, Dr. Stolz. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now, what did you need? The abbot wanted me to examine the Baron's body before the wife arrives. It seems unnecessary at this point, as I've been completed on my own examination. Well, then what's the harm in letting me take a look? Dr. Stolz, with all the respect, I've finished. The cause of death is clear. If you had arrived an hour ago, I would have had no problem with your assistance. Assistance? I'm a university-trained physician. I can examine a corpse on my own without the help of a battlefield sawbones. Gonna remain hidden. Regardless of your opinions regarding my abilities, the examination is finished. If you insist on inspecting the body anyway, I must insist that the abbot tells me himself. What? Making me bring the abbot here is a waste of time. So is performing an examination on this corpse immediately after one was just completed? Yeah, you show him. Idiotic. I return with Father Gernot presently. He can handle himself, so like I think I'm fine. That was close. No, quickly leave through the cloister before they return. Of course, thank you, Brother? Yes, Brother Florian. Think nothing of it. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then. Oh boy. Okay. Time to eat and sleep. I should find someone to eat with. I cannot get that note out of my head. The girl who died and the innocent with her. What could it mean? And who wrote it? Okay. Like, I would assume we're going to go eat down at the trucker's place again. Like, we cannot start asking questions now. Like, everyone's gonna eat now. So I would assume the quote-unquote interrogations have to happen tomorrow. Kinda makes me sad that... Oh, hey. Hey, guys. We do have an ad break coming up. We're gonna do the talking after the break on the Twitch side of things, so I appreciate you all hanging. And I'll see you all in 3 minutes. Take care. Thank you all for hanging in here during the break with me. Let's continue on and talk to the ladies. Hello, Gertrude. God bless you, Master Mahler. God bless you. Okay, never mind that. Oh, Master Mahler. Yes, it's me, sister. Do you think Brother Piero really murdered the Baron? No, of course not. Well then, why did Father Abbot have him put in the cellar? Father Abbot is afraid of what will happen if we cannot figure out who the killer really is. Do you think the devil could appear here at Kiersau? No, I think people see the devil where they want to see him. I didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odor. Last night I woke before matins, and I smelled something in our dormitory. It was strange. Moss and sulfur mixed with frankincense and roses. It moved through the room. I wanted to scream, but I was too frightened. And then it was gone. I'm ashamed that I didn't cry out, but I didn't know what to do. Did any of the other sisters smell it? I don't know, but I think they were all asleep. Thank you, Sister Margaret. God bless you, Master Mahler. Okay, so we have some more information then. Ah, bless you. Yeah, bless you. Of course I now get a freaking... What's happening? Okay, nothing important. Actually, hold on, what? Okay. Yeah, sorry, I need to check my phone every once in a while and... It just pinged and I need to make sure stuff's okay. Okay, there was nothing over here though. We got information about the odor though. About the smell. We cannot go through the church. We are banished for the day. Also, I haven't noticed that there were footprints here. when you walk. Because it rained the day before. Lady Salomea. Mama Samala, would you care to share supper at my table? I would like to talk to you about my late husband. My Lady Rothvogel, I would be honored to break bread with you. Thank you. Please sit. Well, I guess I stumbled upon the wife. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Amen. Looks good though. Nobility food, man. I find myself rather out of place here without the comfort of the Baron. Thank you for agreeing to share a meal with me, Master Mana. Of course, the honor is mine. It is a terrible thing what happened to the Baron. It has given me the shock of my life. I am trying to find comfort where I can, in my ladies and the Lord. Okay, we have a quail, we have cheese and bread, or we have frumenty, whatever frumenty is. I guess I'll eat that first. Not that there's much comfort to be found in these cold and dreary Alpine towns. Lawrence and I had meant to take a tour of them before returning home to Worms, but... well, return we shall. I'm sorry for your loss, milady. This sorry is just the first of many, I'm afraid. Are you married yourself, Master Mana? A woman waits for me in Nuremberg. When I finish work here, we will be wed. No, and truth be told, I'm not looking forward to the prospect. That is a shame. There are joys to be found in marriage, should you care to work for them. Perhaps it's no surprise you and Lawrence became fast friends. I imagine he saw something of himself in you. Rarely I've met someone with such a depth of knowledge and a thirst for debate. His thirsts were not limited to his scholarly pursuits, regrettably. Yeah, we heard about that, yeah. His lust for drink and women once afflicted him with great remorse, for such shame faded with time. Lawrence was a flawed man. His various infidelities were no secret to me. But are we not all flawed before Christ? I loved him as a wife should probably love her husband, but I would not say that we were friends. I only hope his appetites are not what led him to his end. I've been searching for the answer of that quandary myself. Were you and Lawrence so close that you would trouble yourself so? I merely wish to see justice served, my lady. Should we talk? Yeah, whatever. What's the worst that could happen, right? My mentor brother Piero was found with the Baron's body, but I do not believe he killed your husband. If not him, then who? There are many possibilities, both here at the Abbey and in town. Your husband managed to cultivate many enemies in his short time here. Well, that does sound like Lawrence. He was a man of many opinions, and he gave them freely, to all who would listen, and some who would not. The previous abbot, Father Matthias, seemed to appreciate that about him. This new abbot is perhaps more conservative. Father Matthias was an open-minded man, from all I've heard. True scholar. Father Gernot doesn't share Matthias' passion for the written word, yet endures the expense of it. To be put in such a position would make any man unhappy. I understand. I wonder what he will make of Lawrence's gift to the Abbey. I'm gonna wait for the continuation. He had found a book about the history of Tassing. He believed it contained some scandalous details. He said it corroborated He said it corroborated fears Father Matthias had expressed, but he didn't share the particulars with me. Was the appearance of the book peculiar or noteworthy in any way? It was neither large nor small, bound in blue leather. Unfortunately, I never examined it closely. My apologies. I'm sorry I cannot be more of help. I have some education, but I lack my husband's thirst for knowledge. If you find the book, hopefully its significance will be apparent. If God wills it. Will you be returning home to Worms soon? Perhaps in a few days. I'll wait on the arrival of the Archdeacon. When his investigation is complete, I will go. Though the circumstances of my time here are dire, I am in no hurry to return. Then I wait for the continuation again. We're not interrupting nobles, okay? We learned our lesson. You are a disarming man, Master Mahler, and much too easy to talk to. To be frank, I do not know what will become of me when I return to Worms. My title and residence may be in jeopardy. Lawrence and I have a son, but he is young yet. I don't know many of the legalities, only that my position is at some risk. Would you like me to elucidate them for you? I studied Imperial Law at Erfurt. Ah, thank you, but no. I fear it will only heighten my unease. Yeah, good point. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I fear I must rest. Thank you for having me at your table. Be well, Master Mahler. And whatever anyone says of my husband, I'm certain he appreciated your friendship. Yeah, the friendship that lasted like, what, 2 days? Okay. Fürstchen. Oh no. Hello, Fürstchen. Oh. Look at him. Fürstchen. Oh, that is such a good name. I got an achievement. Pet 5 animals. Okay, nice. Ah, Fürstchen. What is his favorite treat? Fürstchen. That is absolutely lovely. I love the animals in this game. The animals are amazing. Die Fresse. Oh, just kidding. I would never. Let's go to the mail. Is anyone around in town? Hello, Staub. No, I love animals in this game. Lucas? No. No, I already jabbed that one today, okay? I already gave you a jab for that. In your stream. It's fine. I don't have to kick you when you're down, you know? Yeah, I think everything's closed off, so... Hello, Schlau. Good day. I mean, you're always zone, you're probably like 5 foot or something, so... Sorry. Yeah, I think we should just go home, like we have nothing else to do in the evenings apparently. We could go into the woods though, I want to check the woods before we go to sleep. Like maybe, I forgot his name, has something to say. Okay, not here. Okay, everything's closed off. Is this even the way to the woods? No, it's not. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, you know what? Let's just go to bed. It's fine. I'm gonna waste everyone's time if I keep trying to... You know... do stuff. Also, I'm pretty sure the way to the to the forest is through the house we're sleeping in, right? Okay, let's see. Oh no, that's okay. Never mind. Where was the access point to the woods? From the abbey, then. Yeah, from the abbey to the charcoal burner. And then into the city. Okay, never mind then. Okay, let's go to sleep. Sleepy nap time. I do not understand how people can sleep in a chair. Like ever. Especially in a chair like that. Oh, look at them all. Okay, anything in here? I really should clean this up. Okay, let's get some rest. Go to sleep. Uh-oh. Andrew. Stare at this child. It's the middle of the night, Ursula. What are you doing up here? Stop. I see. Would you like me to tell you a story? Would that help you sleep? Hmm? Okay. There was once a little girl, about your age, who was sold with a basket of oranges. Uh-oh. The man had to pay rent to the king every year. The cost was 4 baskets of oranges. This was in Italy, of course. You don't even know what an orange is. Anyway, the man's young daughter had hair the same color as yours. Same as an orange. And the man didn't have enough oranges to pay the rent. So he put his daughter in the 4th basket. Is that like an actual story? Child story in Italy? Is that like... He covered her with oranges and sent the baskets to the king. When the king's servants found the little girl, the king told them to raise her as a servant. They called her Arancetta, like a little orange. You don't know Italian, so that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's very cute. Anyway, as the girl grew older, the king's son, the prince, fell in love with her. But the other servants were jealous, and they gave her 3 Anyway, they were very happy together. Okay. Is this the game censoring the story? I feel like that might be what's happening here. That was a really weird interaction I didn't see coming. Hello, Ursula. Hello, Andreas. Good morning. I hope the day is treating you well. Well enough. Though there's too much to do, not enough hours to do it all. Oh, there was something else, but I skipped it. Oops. The storm made such a mess of the town, and there's the leaks in the roof at home. And there's all that wool, and Lord... What's about this wool? The ewes are near to lambing, so we sheared them last week. I must have spent ages washing all that wool. Have you ever smelled wet, dirty wool, Andreas? Ugh, there's nothing worse. Now that it's clean, we've got to spin it, and that takes an age, all its own. Oh, Lord, I don't know where I'll find the time. Surely you won't be doing it by yourself. Well, sometimes I forget you are from Nuremberg, Andreas. Clara, Hetty, Veronica, Kat, even little Ursula will be there. Though she makes mischief more than she helps. What? Ursula? Mischief? At least the work goes quickly with the women working together. Lively conversation helps pass the time. Sometimes we even get visitors. What kind of visitors? Sometimes the nun in town will come by and say hello. Peter, Jörg, perhaps even Otto. Oh, the men, sorry. Not the nuns. I didn't realize men were invited. Might I visit? You're welcome to come. I'm sure the others would be glad of your company too. Johann Bauer will be there to keep an eye on us. As long as you stay outside, I cannot see what harm you visiting us would cause. Alright, I'll come in. I'm pleased to hear it. Everyone will be glad to see you, and I always appreciate your company. We meet at Johann Bauer's home. Come by in the morning or afternoon and speak to Johann. I should get back to work. It was a pleasure running into you, Andreas. No, until then? What is this game doing? Be well, Eva. Okay, what about Clara? Okay, I hope we see you at the spitting bee, Andreas. Okay. You can attend the bee. God bless you. Yeah, yeah. Okay, hello, hello. Good day. Hello, Andres. Any more boss shoes you need help with? Hello, Ulrich. Hi. And I think the floor is not a good way to. I don't. You know what? I'm not the baker in this town, so I didn't see nothing. I'm gone. Goodbye. Okay, this is the Steinauer's house. Hello. Hello, Andreas. Something you need? How are you doing, Lucky? We don't talk. Ah, no. I can see you're busy, so I'll keep it brief. I hope to ask you a few questions about Baron Rothvogel. No. Why not? I don't want to. You're a grown man. That should be reason enough for you. I saw you shouting at the Baron when he arrived in Tassing. What was that about? Get it through your pebble-stuffed head. I'm not talking about Rothvogel. A man is dead, Lucky, and another's life hangs in the balance. Christ compels us to speak honestly, neighbor to neighbor. God damn it, Andreas. I told you to leave me be. Christ has nothing to do with it. Lucky already told me he didn't want to talk about Lawrence. But it's clear they argued over something important, or Lucky wouldn't be so hostile. Lucky is known to be an honest man. Maybe I can push him just a little more. Though I don't suppose he'll take kindly to me suggesting he's a murderer. Yeah, it's fine. Good day, Andreas. He was not being forthright with me, and he seems eager to get away. If I wait here, maybe he'll leave, and I can observe his actions. But should I do it now? It will probably take a while. Yeah, I'll observe him later, it's fine. Like it doesn't have to, like they can have a quarrel and not be all about, I'm gonna kill you. Even though the method of the killing, you know, kinda, you know, bonk. It's fine though. We have other paths to follow. Hello, Werner. Oh, you're the artist from Nuremberg. Andreas Mahler, journeyman artist at your service. Ah, that was it, Mahler. Someone mentioned you dabbled at university for a year or two. Funny. You're staying with the Gärtners, yeah? The Abbey does have a guest house, you know. The Gärtners are good and gracious people. For farmers. Testing is full of miserable people like them. What are you doing here then? Building up my contacts. People of merit do pass through here occasionally, unlikely though it may seem. And they speak to you. Willingly? Excuse me? Sorry, I had to get that jab in, I'm sorry, I don't like the guy. I will not be insulted in my own home by a godforsaken artist. We are standing outside, guy. Okay, come on. But I thought we were bantering. I don't care. Leave. Until later, Dr. Stolz. Uh-huh, until then. Okay, I'm back. Okay, never mind. Hello, Marla. Okay. I guess we made another friend today. Awesome. I love making friends. Hello, Schlau. Please, you're not a little dick, are you? Nee, you're not. Yeah, agreed. Meow. Let's go into the Drucker house, see what happens in here. Any goodness? Can we steal some shit? Hello, Klaus. Hello, Thomas. Let's go to the... hold on. Hello, Master Marder. I'm sorry to cause you trouble, but... have you seen Martin recently? Uh-oh. He wasn't feeling well, so I let him sleep until Prime. Prime is the monastic hour during the first hour of daylight. One of the little hours of prayer. But when I came to check on him, he was gone. I saw him... hold on. I did see Martin running through the meadow, but... this is a delicate situation, and I'm not sure how I should handle it. I didn't get a chance to speak with him, and I don't know what he was up to. Could be entirely innocent, but if I tell Kat that I saw him fleeing the Abbey... she might think I think her son killed Lawrence. That could cause her undue stress. Probably wasn't even Martin who did it. I mean, it was like, he was just trying to steal shit, right? So, was it like a failed mugging then? But why in the Abbey then? Like, why in the church? You know that he's a hiker, he could have done it wherever else too, so... Cat deserves NSCs. You gotta go, have fun. Yeah, you have funsies, man. Yeah, I'll have a good one. On the pub quiz thingamajig. Whatever, enjoy your afternoon and evening. I'll talk to you, take care. I saw him Thursday morning. He ran through the meadow while I was on my way to the Abbey at Prime. He said he was sick. And what was he doing in the meadow? He hardly ever goes out there. Always makes him sneeze. He seemed to be running from the Abbey. Why do you ask? He has a history of making poor decisions. Like stealing? Baron Rothvogel's manservant believes Martin may have stolen some of the Lord's rings. Lord of mercy. It must be where he's gone, to sell them. Oh, Martin, how could you? Do you know where he's likely to have gone? The last time he ran off, it was to Innsbruck. But I don't know. He could be anywhere. What if he's attacked on the road? I'm sure he'll be alright, Kat. I pray to God that you're right. I'm sorry, this is not your trouble. Thank you for speaking to me. Was there something else? I don't want to impose, but if it wouldn't be too much trouble, please let me know if you see Martin. I'm so worried for him. course. Thank you, Master Mother. Be well. Okay, that was better than I expected. I would wish you a good day, Andreas, but I fear that would be a lie. Has something happened? Martin's gone missing. Cat is beside herself. I'm sorry to hear it. Do you know where he's gone? I'm sorry, I don't. Cat might know. He speaks more to her than he does to me. Even though I am his wife. I'm sorry. They've always been close. They had to be... well, to endure well. Maybe Franz could tell me more. Oh, I don't... well, do what you feel you must. Franz is a difficult man and very hard on Mark. It's made him difficult too. So difficult that he could commit murder? No. There's a storm cloud over Martin, but it rains only on him. He would never hurt someone. I cannot imagine it. What are you talking about? It's nothing. An idle question. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. I should probably get back to my chores. Franz will be angry if he sees me shirking. Or talking to a married man. Until later then. Be well. Okay, Franz. Hey, Mana. You see my son? Not today. Has something happened to Maud? Nothing a good box around the ears won't fix. If you see him, will you tell him his mother? She's driving me crazy about it. I'll let Cat know. Good. Until later, Mother. Until then? Okay. That worked out. How about Ottilia? Hello. Well, if it isn't the late Baron's new best friend. The Baron's new best friend. Nice to see you too, Ottilia. Ah, sarcasm. How original. What do you want? You must be bothering me for something. I wanted to ask some questions about Lawrence Rothvogel's murder. Not the first time Perchaw answered my call. You want to know what I think? I'm glad he's dead. I hope whoever killed him gets the abbot next. Maybe burns the entire abbey to the ground. And that's all I have to say about that. Has the abbot crossed you somehow? What did I just tell you, boy? I don't have anything else to say on the matter. The life of an innocent man is at stake, one of the elderly brothers. Can't you spare me a few minutes? You think I care about what happens to some old monk? Ugh, idiot. Kill them all, see if I care. Every agent of the church should die. It's like our D&D campaign. Like, fuck the church. Where's this anger coming from? Is it something I can help with? No. Well, maybe. Don't suppose those skinny arms of yours can hold more than a paintbrush. I'm not strong as Otto, but I can lift things and reach high places if that's what you need. Not often someone offers to help out old Ottilia. Fine. You do some things for me, maybe it'll jog my memory. But it's going to take a while. Lots of things been building up. Things I'm too old to do. You got some place to be? You know what? Screw it, I'm gonna help. Follow me then. Been needing to collect some firewood, but I haven't been able to muster the energy. Let's gather you some sticks then. Ah, no questions, good. Am I getting tied into making some stuff that the church wouldn't like to see me do? And then I'm gonna get, you know, I'm gonna get in big trouble. Oh no. Ah. That would never happen to me, right? Okay, was that it? I'm gonna assume that's gonna be enough. The other trees Otto's been felling for the abbot. No, all good, Jules. You keep lurking. You kick your feet up. It's fine. You deserve your break. Break off that branch here. Big one. Excellent. The forest belongs to all of us, cross creatures, not just the church. Okay. I know Tilia feels she's been wronged by the abbey, but the wood does still belong to the abbot. If the abbots find out I helped Tilia steal from him, he could make finishing my masterpiece difficult. But if I refuse to help Ottilia, she might not tell me what happened between her and Lawrence to make her hate him so. The way she yelled at him the day he arrived, it must have been serious. But serious enough to kill him? Perhaps I can make her see reason. Yep, whatever. You got that right, boy. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, look at us go. We're so strong and manly. Eat shit, Gernot! That's all the wood I need for a while. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. Cannot use all these sticks. They're too big. You need to break them down for me. Sure, break the sticks, got it. I need the right side at a certain length, so break them and forget the leftover scrap. Where should I break them? I know it when I see it. Now get snapping, boy. Yeah, I don't fucking know. It's too big. You're not listening at all. You didn't say anything, you... This one's too small and frail. Just like you, Marla. Okay. That one should do nicely. Okay, so... Now what? I cannot get out, so I'm gonna just break it a little bit. This one's too big. I don't need a club, you buffoon, okay. Yeah, but everything is blinking, Jules. Like on the left side, like... You know? If I go all the way to the left, the whole thing is blinking. If I go to the right, nothing is blinking. See? I suppose that one is fine. See what I'm talking about? Like, I'm not sure if it's everything. That one's too big. I suppose that one is fine. Okay, so it has to be roughly the same shape every time. Fine. Okay. That is too big. I might be able to use some of these. Now come help me back at the house. Of course, lead on. Ah. Okay, what else? I have some mementos from running here. They've gone crooked, and I cannot reach. Could you hang them for me, Andreas? Easy enough? And please, be careful with my pictures. Some are very fragile. I would hate to lose them to your carelessness. Okay, so more side quests, minigames. Okay, so... Okay. I mean, there doesn't seem to be an issue with just rotating them. Think you could hang those papers on the table I can't reach. Okay. Take this one. And I assume this is here. There you go. That looks alright. Thank you for hanging those. Just one thing. Remove the cross. Are you sure about that? Don't you gainsay me, boy. What Attila is asking of me is sacrilegious. It's a walnut cross and it graced the home she shared with her husband. If I destroy it, she might regret it later. And whatever she says, I don't believe it's the cross that's the problem. There's something more here I've yet to uncover. Taking the cross down might only cause her more pain in the long run. But if I anger her, I might miss out on the information about Lawrence's death. Perhaps I could convince her to put it somewhere out of sight, so it won't torment her. That might be enough. What do you plan on to do with the cross? Destroy it, of course. The church never did anything for me and took nearly all I had. Why should I be mere to venerate it? What did the church take from you? What does it matter to you? Just take the thing down like I asked. Perhaps I could just move the cross to where you cannot see it. I understand that you're angry and hurting now, but you might regret destroying it later. Would your husband have wanted you to destroy the cross? It blessed the home you shared together. Hey, we succeeded. I'm ironic. He made it, do you know? It always reminds me of him, for better and for worse. Perhaps you could move it somewhere out of view. That would be alright. Okay, very nice. This must be Rannick's cane. It's strong, sturdy. Here, the head has broken off. The break looks recent. But did Hillia have used this cane to kill Lawrence? Hillia, your husband's cane is broken. Do you remember how that happened? How should I know? Everything in here is broken and falling apart. The head broke off at some point. I don't remember how. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming she didn't mean for me to hang this note. Oh. Remember your husband, the pain he carried like Job, the red bird flies. Okay. Where did this note come from, Ottilia? No idea. I found it on the table the night before Rothvogel died. I can barely read it. The writing's too fancy. Keep it if you want. It means nothing to me. Wait, so someone's putting notes in other people's houses and... That's weird. I've got one last thing for you to do if you're willing. A legal document. I need you to read it. The words are too small for my old eyes, and my reading's not so good. Nothing would delight me more, Ottilia. Of that I have no doubt. Let me see here. Standard introduction, this document shows, yada yada. Here we are, meat of the document. Well then, tell me. It says, oh. Due to the recent death of Rannick Kemper, his lack of heirs to inherit, your inability to pay fees on the land, your property is forfeit to the... Uh-oh. That said, it's all very suspect. I did not complete my law degree, but I smell something rotten in this letter. There are questionable assertions here. Do you have any documentation on Rannick's lease agreement with the Abbey? No. Never seen anything like that. I didn't think the lease was with Rannick. My family lived here for over 100 years. If that's true, it's quite likely the lease is with one of your father's ancestors, not Rannick. If that lease allows for partition of the land, you would have the ability to allow others to farm here in exchange for payment. Johann and Franz Bauer never would. They want this land for themselves. There's always the Gärtners. If not them, the Pfeiffers or one of the other families near the mill. Ah, that could work. I've never had any problems with the Gärtners. In any case, it's clear that the Abbey is not being truthful about existing lease on this property. It seems they used Rennick's death as an opportunity to try to change the existing lease to something more profitable. Yeah, Rennick's death. This is all the fault of that monster Lawrence Rothvogel. If he were alive, I'd kill him myself. May he boil in hell for all eternity. I think it's time you tell me what happened with the Baron. Rennick, my husband, he caught that Rothvogel devil riding through our property and told him rightly to leave. The Baron beat my Rennick for it, beat him so savagely that he took a cane to walk. Even his breathing pained him. He never could breathe deep as so long he lived, which wasn't long at all. But that doesn't sound like the Lawrence I knew. Ah. You think a nobleman would treat an educated man like you as poorly as he treats us peasants? He knew he could beat my Rennick and suffer no consequences, so he did. We went not even so low as animals to him. We were furniture. And I knew. I knew after Rennick died, the church would try to take what little I had left. This document only confirms it. All because of Lawrence Rothvogel. I'm gonna say nothing. Since Rennick left, I'm just waiting to die. Why should I have to go on living when he's gone? He has not even been dead a year. I hoped I would follow him before the church came for what's left of our life. Do you know where you'll go? A grave, probably. Rennick and I had no children, not even a daughter. Who else would have me? You know, that's a pretty compelling reason for you to have killed him. I would not have said that, but okay. You said yourself if you'd do it if you could. Who's to say you haven't already? Finally, some honesty from you. This was the real purpose of your visit all day long. I'm an old woman, Andreas. Even walking from my bed to the door pains me. How could I kill a man in his prime? Not that it matters. I'm sure it'll take the blame for it anyway. Just like I'm blamed for everything runny nose and thrown horseshoe around here. The people in town can't wait for me to die. And the Abbey vultures hate me for my contempt of them. None of it matters. I don't care what happens to me anymore. Thank you for your help, boy. You're the only one who's come calling since my Rennick passed, do you know? Now get out. I need to lie down. Of course, I was glad to help. Yeah, it looks like it. Also like a mint spoon. Like it's just a really messy situation for her. Like it's just a mess. A big old pile of mess. Okay, let's move on though. We still have some pathing to do for the new day. Can check out the mill still, right? Hello. Morning. You're the Gärtner's daughter, aren't you? How could you tell? You're as filthy as a farmer, but you don't smell like sheep. Quite unlike the Gärtners. They're farmers. You expect them to act like kings? A little dignity wouldn't hurt them. They bleed like sheep when they get hurt. Hurt? What? Only Ever's got a backbone. How is she, by the way? She's fine. Why? I'm only curious. She used to bring the barley to me, but Peter insists on delivering it in now. A shame. She'd shown some curiosity about the mill. I'd hoped to foster that. Is there something special about it? She's the only windmill in Bavaria, did you know? Constructed in exacting detail from Dutch specifications. The gem of the Alps. None of the incursions. Incurious dolls here can appreciate it. Ah, yes. I'm sure it's the peasants who are the problem. Well, I should be going. Until later. Until then. Do love myself so... Oh, hello, Staub. Hello, Staub. Everyone cares about Staub, though. Yeah. I love Staub. I love all the animals in here that I can pet. Oh, no. Although I wanted to talk. Darn it. Back to the mill. Hello, Elsie. Good morning. Forgive me, I've forgotten your name. Andreas Mahler, master artist. Oh, a master at such young age. It's impressive. Well, I admit, I'm not quite a master yet. Still finishing my masterpiece. What is that like? Hard work, but it pays off in the end. Ah, to live a dream. You can. You have the right just like anyone. To do what? I have my family to care for. Lenhard, Paul, my sweet angel. The mill. Oh, I apologize. We didn't even get properly introduced. You must be Elsa Müllerin. Yes, that's me. I had Clara and Eva. I had an artist boarding with them. It must be very exciting. Els and her brother If. Okay. That was really good. They treated me really well. Perhaps Eva more than Clara, huh? Oh, I only mirrored. Living on a farm among the townspeople. Isn't it very lively? Okay, let's just get rid of the... There we go. So far it seems like most others. Oh, but have you not traveled much? Artists go on a wanderjahre, yes? There must be many differences in the way people live. The people in Florence were very cultured, for certain. It has such history. My, so much out there. But I have to take care of my darling Paul. He's so shy. I pray the Lord may someday bless us with a daughter. Elsie! Have you finished with your gabble? There's work that needs doing. Oh no. I'm sorry, I have to get to my labors. Of course, I apologize if I've bothered you. Until later, Mistress Müllerin. Until then. Okay, nice. So we did all of that. We gotta pet Staub again. Hold on. Come on. Come here, Staub. There you go. This is the best game ever. Hello, Helena. Andreas Mahler. What brings you all the way out here? I just like walking. Ah, you're a funny one, Master Mahler. I'm afraid there's nothing much happening out here other than the spring planting. And hopefully a sister for Anton soon. It's hard to not be fearful given how things went last time. God will protect you and your child. I hope so. I wish I knew why we didn't deserve protection last time. Maybe it was something I did. Maybe it's something I didn't do. Maybe it was Carl. I'll say a prayer for your family, Helena. God bless you, Andreas. Hello, Carl. That kills people. Hello, Till. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we almost made the round again. We can go to the ruins. I don't think there's gonna be something in the ruins round. Like it's the drawings and that's about it. The salt mines is still closed. Okay, let's head to the church then. Is the lady still in the guest house? She is. Okay, hello. Hello, Fürstchen. It's such a good sit. It's such a good sitter. Hell yeah. If you're an achievement hunter, there's an achievement for petting every animal in the game. I mean, not really, usually. Like, it really depends on how I enjoyed the game after I finished it, if I get all the achievements. Like, I usually try to pet all the animals, but that's just me being me. You know? If I get it, that's fine. If not, I'm gonna be angry at myself forever. Because I missed an animal then. Like, I did get the achievement earlier that I pet 5 animals, so... I think I'm doing okay. Hello, Cecilia. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? I need to talk again about the Baron. How you walked away with the sisters when he arrived. Given that the Baron was just murdered, it seems worth inquiring about the case. Why? Do you not trust in the abbot's judgment? It is not the abbot's judgment that matters, but the archdeacon's. All too true, but you must proceed carefully in your inquiries. The abbot does not want anything to interfere with the archdeacon's investigation. That includes you. But then help me. Help you what? Blame someone else for the murder? Help me find justice. What does justice look like, Andreas? This is not a Socratic exercise, Mother Cecilia. And you are no... what? And you are no Thrasymachus, okay, a sophist of ancient Greece who debated with Socrates on the nature of justice in Plato's Republic. Okay, so it's a name. Someone will die for this murder, Andreas. If it's not Brother Piero, it will be someone else. The killing of a powerful noble cannot go unpunished, especially while he was under the protection of the abbot. Well, then help me find who did it before the archdeacons arrive. I am simply a nun. Why do you think I can help you? You know what happens at this abbey better than anyone. Better than the abbot? The abbot sees only the brother's side. You need to watch over the sisters and know what's happening with the brothers. True. Alright. I did have reason to be concerned about Baron Rothvogel's presence. The Baron caused irreparable harm to one of the sisters on his last visit. The damage was severe enough that she had to leave us for some time. That is why I removed the sisters from his presence as soon as I could. So, if I recollected right, like, Lawrence's last visit was a year ago, right? And we had the one lady that was, not hidden, but, you know, quote-unquote imprisoned down there. I mean, is that, like, connected then? Which sister? No, Andreas, I don't think that would be appropriate. It's a painful memory, Andreas. Well, it doesn't help me much if I don't know what happened to whom. I understand this is less information that you likely wanted, but I do not think I can tell you any more in good conscience. Trust me when I say that the victim of this incident could not have killed the Baron. Well, I need more than that. Are there any records on her? On what happened? Yes, we keep records on all the sisters in the library. Not that it does you any good. You're not allowed. Could I ask Sister Illuminata to see them? She won't give them to you. Our records aren't available for outsiders to look through. I can sneak in on my own, you know? I want the secret entrance in the crypt. Why would you say that, even? Don't try it. You'll be caught, and you'll be lucky if the abbot only banished you from the abbey until Judgment Day. Ah, you're probably right. God bless you. May God bless you, Andreas Mahler. Okay. That was very interesting, and I think I'm gonna go and try that later. We need to find a game over. Oh. The shovel has blood on the blade. I think Sister Matilda uses it in the garden. I should ask her about it. Okay. Well, hello, Mousefanger. Long time no see. Okay. There you go. Okay, Margaret, Matilda, there we go. God bless you, Master Marla. May I ask you some questions, Sister Matilda? You know Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men, unless it's truly necessary. I have to ask you about your shovel. The garden shovel? I wouldn't say it's mine. It belongs to the Abbey. I just use it more than the other sisters. Well, there's blood on it. I recently used it to kill baby rabbits in the garden. The other sisters are too squeamish to do it. I didn't clean it because I was going right back into the dirt anyway. But why bring up the shovel? Oh, I understand. No, I didn't use it to kill the Baron. A man is not a rabbit. A man is not a rabbit. That is a wonderful quote of that. Did you receive a strange note recently? Yes, how did you know? Lucky guess. What did it say? Here, look for yourself. Remember what he did. The violence you suffered. The red bird flies. Okay. Rothpogel. The red bird. I found it in my bed in the nun's dormitory. You can keep it if you'd like. In your bed? Who would have put it there? The only people allowed beyond the garden are the sisters. I cannot imagine any of them making this. Mother Cecilia and Sister Illuminata have beautiful handwriting, but both of them have been so kind to me. Thank you for your time, sister. God bless you. Okay, another note. Ugh, jeez Louise. Wait, can we ask her about the note? God bless you, God bless you. Is there something I can help you with? No? Okay. I guess she cannot help us with that. What a shame. We cannot go in here anyway. So we can go back out. We went in here. There was nothing. Okay, we can check. Hold on. Did we... Please hold. Please hold. Did we... Oh, not the garden. This is not where I wanted to be. Hold on. No, no, no. Like, did we still take the shovel with us? Or did we just, you know... No, it didn't want to be here either. No. How did we go to the graveyard, to the cemetery again? Oh, here. All the way to the right. I just want to make sure that I don't, you know... Okay, it's actually not approachable anymore. Okay. Never mind that then. Okay. We're gonna do a bit more talking. Okay, I think there was no one else outside, right? Let's go to the outer side first. Okay. The bloodstain is awful. It must have been left by the Baron before he died, but how? Okay, that's the mural. At least they cleaned the blood from the floor. So there's that. I didn't want to leave. I'm really sorry for all the transitions. Hello, Gernot. Andreas. I trust you are abiding by my command to leave Piero and the rest of the monastics in peace. Father Gernot is in a difficult position. He hasn't been at the abbot long, and he's young. The elder monks don't respect him. A friend of the prince bishop murdered under the roof of his abbey. Doesn't look good. If I represent a threat to the abbot's authority, he could expel me from the abbey, masterwork or not. Then I might never discover who really killed Lawrence, and Piero would die for it. I should be careful not to lay near Gernot before the Archdeacon arrives. I've been abiding by your command, frustrating though it is. I do not appreciate your characterization of my reasonable request as frustrating. Nevertheless, I must admit I not heard any complaints about your behavior, for which I am grateful. I know you and brother Piero are close. You must trust that Piero is innocent of the Baron's death. God will reveal as much to the Archdeacon. There's more at stake here than you understand, Andreas. What is at stake here exactly? The Abbey cannot legally be held at fault for Baron Rothvogel's death. Doesn't matter if the Abbey is at fault. A nobleman died on this premises. There are few extant double monasteries with working scriptoriums any longer. They're costly to operate, actually. And the church does not approve of them. Those typos, man, every time. Baron Rothvogel was a friend of the Prince Bishop, and if the Prince Bishop were so inclined, he could order the abbey closed and our community disbanded. A community of which you are not a member, and so whose precariety you cannot understand. I thought you were a clever man, Andreas. Your ignorance disappoints me. I don't wish to disappoint you, Father Gernot, but neither do I wish for an innocent man to die based on circumstance alone. Which is why I've come to you with a request. And... Ferenc is Gernot's assistant. Suggesting... Suggesting Ferenc might have killed Lawrence might anger the abbot if the two are close. I could keep Ferenc's name out of it entirely, but then my reasoning would sound rather vague. I have reason to believe I'm gonna just drop it, it's fine. I have reason to believe that Briar Ferenc has hidden something in Brother Gerhard's grave, and I'd like to dig it up. What does that have to do with the death of Baron Rothvogel? I'm not certain of the connection yet, but I have a hunch. Do you take me for a fool? I will not let you exhume Brother Gerhard's body on a hunch. What does it matter? He's nothing more than bones now. I'm sure he won't mind. Oh, duh. No. Darn it. He was a brother of this abbey, and he should be left in peace. Just as I would like to be. Leave now, and do not pester me about this again. I just cannot get Gernot to agree with me on anything. Gosh darn it. Come on, Mirabilis. Oh, that's so unlucky. We haven't been able to help with the taxes for the Gärtners, and we haven't been able to get the permission to dig up the grave. Which I can understand, it's a big deal. It would have been so helpful, though. Darn it. Okay. Actually, we're not going in here, we're going up. To the cloister and talk to people in the infirmary. Hello. Okay, nothing new from you. Florian has been really helpful with the whole thing. Okay, this goes into the church. We can do the church at the end. That's the biggest thing. I'm gonna check out the lavatorium. Clean my face? No? Okay. Never mind then. There's a whole lot of nothing here. Andreas, I'm sorry about what is happening to Brother Piero. I do not know him well, but I find it hard to believe he could have killed the Baron. He didn't. I'm going to figure out who did. I will pray for your success. I know it might be far from your mind, but have you considered my offer to eat with you at the townspeople? The Gospel says that a man cannot live on bread alone, but from time to time a little bread is required. I need to continue looking. Of course, I understand. God give you health. Until later. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Zephart. I don't know who else wants to eat with me, you know? Well, that goes to the church. We don't care about that. We already did the large garden, so this is whatever. Good day. God bless you. God bless you. Good day, Andreas. Do you need something? Father Abada said I should help you if needed, so here I am. There's a matter I need your help with. I suspect there's something hidden in Gerhard's grave. Do you think you could dig it up for me? Did you ask Father Gernot? I want to help, but I don't think I should unless he says it's alright. I must be honest, Fortbird. The abbot expressly forbid me from disturbing Gerhard's grave. But I must ask you to do it regardless. Andreas, no, I could never. The abbot could kick me out for causing trouble. I will have no place to go. I will become like these men in the forest, living all alone. No, I can't. I can't. Fine, we don't have to dig. I didn't mean to upset you. You're not mad at me? Not at all. Here, I will leave you at peace. Be well, Brother Forkbird. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry for crying. Be well. Oh dear. Well, we had another shot and I ruined it again. Okay, hello Lucas. Hello Wojulov. I'm sorry, Andreas. I cannot let you down there. Father Gernot doesn't want anyone talking to Brother Piero before the Archdeacon arrives. What am I going to do? Elope with him? I know. Just a few minutes? I really shouldn't. Darn it. I'm sorry, I can't. I understand. I'm sorry. No, you're right, I'll leave it alone. God bless you. I keep failing everything, man. That's a big old bummer. Hold on, I'm not going in there. I'm gonna check the church next, and then I'm gonna check the scriptorium area. Okay, can we go in here again? Let's have a gander. Okay, there's still nothing here. Oh, that's back to the Old Bailey. One day I will have it down, I promise. Okay, back to the church. This is where I wanted to be. There we go. Just checking if someone's here. Down to the crypt. Like, we can try and get up there and do the sneaky thing at a later day. Hey, Ramona. Good day. Nice seeing you. How are the critters doing? Anything exciting happening? Okay, there's more bing bongs. There was a whole lot of nothing in here. I'll be done here soon, so I can watch the critters again too. Let's see. So we're done here. We can go into the scriptorium. Oh, hello. Ah, Andreas. What an awful time. Awful time. A baron murdered at Kirsau. These are dark days indeed. Brother Piero, I admit, I would have never thought him in the type. What could have possessed him? You can't believe Piero would kill the Baron. It's not in his nature. Envy and pride inspire men to madness, Andreas. Even old men. But you have come to me for a reason. Do you need something? I came across an interesting letter from you addressed to the late Baron Rothvogel. Let's just put it on the table, I don't care. What? Where did you get that? You shouldn't leave this type of thing lying around. An unscrupulous person might use it for devious ends. You're not watched since 9 AM, you're not well admin, so a bit... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're getting better soon, though. Oh, that I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you're getting better soon. Because this doesn't look good. It's not as it looks. He meant to coerce me into performing a ritual to help him with the condition. But I refused, as the letter makes abundantly clear. The Baron's threat remained, and you know how fickle Inquisitors can be about what books people choose to read. Yeah, I already snoozed them 3 times. We're gonna end in a second, Jules. It is not only a scholarly interest. I am the prior of the Kiersau Scriptorium, one of the few of its kind left in Christendom. Modest though the abbey may be, our library contains works on subjects rarely found beyond its walls, certainly not all in the same place. For men of certain academic interests, it is perhaps the only place we may meet and discuss them. Yet he threatened to expose you to church inquisitors. The Baron's interest was more than academic. When he wished to make it practical, I refused. There's nothing more to it. I see. Now, is that all? I have duties I really should attend to. I had a few more questions if you don't mind. Be quick about it. You rushed into the scriptorium and hit something strange at your desk. Pardon? And why were you sneaking about the scriptorium? What was it were you holding? I thought I caught a glimpse of an astrological symbols. Just an academic interest of mine, nothing you need to concern yourself with. Let us seek a common understanding, Master Marner, as 2 brothers in Christ. I'm gonna say nothing. The scriptorium is my domain, and you are guest here. And so long as that is true, I do not answer to you, but the abbot only. Is that clear? If you don't mind me asking, why aren't you the abbot? Let's poke him a little bit. It's an elected position, isn't it? Are you not better suited to the job, given your age and experience? That is not... I will not discuss this with you. Are we done here? For now, be well, Prior Ferenc. Bless you, Master Marner. Alrighty. This is going to... Last saved 3 minutes ago, should be fine. This is where we're gonna end it. I'm really sorry that I didn't make it before the ads. But we're gonna be rating Critter Vision again. We're gonna watch some critters. Hoping that everything's cool over there. Thank you all for hanging today on this short notice stream. This is gonna be most likely how it's gonna be going forward. There's no set schedule for me. I'm just, you know, dropping in and out whenever I have the energy to stream. So yeah, thank you all for hanging. I appreciate every single one of you. Ramona, Jules, Lucas, Spoon, everyone that's been in here. That was... I really love seeing all of you around, okay? So yeah, thank you all for hanging. I'll see you then.